So we're going to firstly start this tutorial by building 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to continue this by using our oak blocks to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're then going to continue this by going right here and building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then going around and building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got a square here that we need to fill in with oak wood. So now that that's done, our next step is to use our oak wood blocks and build from here. We're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to come to here and build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're then going to come across and build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to come across to the back here and build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that this is done, we're going to finish outlining the house. So we're going to go around the edge here with our oak wood like this. And this is what you should have so far. A very simple foundation. Our next step is to continue this build by using our birch wood planks. So by using our birch wood planks, what we're going to do now is we're going to go around the edge of the house with one layer of birch wood. So now that that is done, what we need to do now is we need to actually come to the edges of the house and build up by 1, 2, 1, 2. Come to this edge here, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Now that that is done, our next step is to add the windows for the house and add the walls. So we're going to go ahead and add the walls by simply filling in the blocks here. So we just want to continue doing this around the entire house. So now that that is done, we need to add actually some glass panes and we need to add ourselves some oak wood blocks. So if we do this, we get ourselves some glass and we have ourselves some oak wood. You guys can see that right here, we're going to add ourselves an easy window. Destroying the middle block, placing a glass pane. On either side, placing an oak wood block. Then along here, what we're going to do is we're going to destroy the 2 middle blocks and place 2 glass panes. Then on the right side here, we're going to destroy this, as you can see, and we're going to be placing a door in the middle here, like that. So our next step now is to build the second floor. So in order for us to build the second floor, as you guys can see, we're going to need to use some slabs. So we're going to use our slabs and we're going to go around the edge of this house. So before we go around the edge of this house, what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to build a layer of wood around this top part. So we need to go around now and build a layer of birch wood. So what we now need to do is we need to separate this build into 2 parts. There's this part and this part of the build. So in order for us to separate the build, we're going to use our birch wood and we're going to build across here like this. So we're just going to in fact build a wall all the way across here. And now the build is separated into 2 separate parts. Now that it's separated into 2 separate parts, we can easily use our birch oak wood slabs and use the slabs to build the rest of this house. So the first step to do is this area right here. We're going to cover this in oak wood slabs. So now that that is done, what we're going to do now is we're going to go around this edge right here, placing birch blocks. So we're going to actually start by placing 3 blocks around this edge right here. So 1, 2, 3, continuing this all the way around the house. Now that that is done, we need to use our slabs and we need to go around the edge of this house. So we're going to start here and we're going to use our slabs and we're going to go around the edge of the house. So if we use our slabs, we keep going around. And then we're going to continue this even around to the front part here. Around, and around, like that, as you can see. So now what we're going to do is around the sides of this house, we're going to add some more windows. So we're going to knock out the middle bits here, placing the glass and then placing the oak wood Then of course around this side right here, we're going to knock out some spaces for glass. So knock out 2 from here, leaving a 2-block gap, leaving a 2-block gap here, and knock out 2 more. And then in between, we're going to add ourselves some oak wood like that. There we go. So that should leave 2 blocks on either side. So there we go. Now that that's done, what we need to do, of course, on the front here is add the oak wood on either side like that. And then what we need to do now here on the top part is add the windows. So for the windows, we need to add an oak wood block here, a glass pane here, and then another oak wood block. And then what we need to do is add 2 more spaces for windows, another oak wood block, and another space for a window, and another oak wood block. So it's 1, 2, 1. Simple, easy, and fun. So our next stage right now is to add the rest of the roof. So for the roof, what we're going to do is we're going to use our birch slabs, and we're going to build around the top part just like this. And we're going to keep going, and then we're going to also build around the edge. Now, of course, once that's done, we need to fill in the interior of this. So we just need to fill in the top part here with the same slabs. So now that that is done, our next step is to, of course, add the rest of the house. So, of course, in the interior of the house, what we need to do is add the wooden floors. So we're going to add our birch floors here, just like that. Then we're going to knock out the space for a door. We're going to place that door here. And then we're going to, of course, add our wooden blocks here. Like this. There we go. So now we have the 2 places separated. But of course, we need the second floor. So we're going to add the floor just above the second floor right here. We can't add it here because it's going to be too high. So we're going to add it just above here. And we're going to add it right now. So just add it with your birch wood like this. So now that that's done, as you can see, all we need to do is add some stairs. So come to the left side, knock out 1, 2, and 3 blocks, and then place stairs here, here, and here. And as you can see, if you knock out a 4th one, you should be able to easily enter this area and look outside all of your windows. Now, if we go down and we come to the outside of the house, there are some minor details that need adding that really finish up the final part of the house that I'm going to add to right now. So now our next step, of course, is to add the final details of the house. So right here, just in front of this window, what we want to do on either side is add a small flower pot and add a little thing inside of it. Then what we want to do again outside the window right here is we want to add some small flower pots like this on either side. And then, of course, once again, outside over here, add some small flower pots like this, as they really bring the house together. The next thing we want to do as well is we want to add ourselves a chest like this. Then we want to place, again, some more fences. So we're going to use fences starting on the edge here. We're going to place them. We're actually going to use the normal fences. We're going to place them 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then on the corner here, we're going to place 1, 2, just like that. Then in this corner, more fences. Then on the edge here, there's going to be fences that go down into the ground like that. And then on this corner here, there's going to be fences that go down into the ground. And also on this corner here too. So as you can see, a lot of fences on the corners of the build. So we're also going to add fences along this edge right here. And as you can see, that is going to be the final house. A small change that we are going to do is for the top window here, we're just going to extend this out by 1, simply because it was a mismeasurement, so it lines up with the bottom. And as you can see now, everything on that part is perfect. So this house is absolutely great for survival. It's really, really nice. You can also extend out the windows or add some more windows if you feel like it on the top or the bottom of the house if you feel like it. So for example, around the edges, if you need to see what's behind you, So for example, what you can do is, just as you did on the front, you can add some windows along the back here or along the back there. But that is going to be the final house. The last final step you need to do is simply add some leaves. And we're going to use these leaves, as you can see. And we're going to actually use the leaves starting from here. And we're going to build a round like this. And we're going to build around. So we're not going to build right on it, but we're going to build around it like this. So there we go. We're going to build around it. So it shouldn't be touching the fences, actually. There should be like a 1 block gap between it and the fences. So there we go. And then we go around here like that. There we go. So that is the final house tutorial. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, Spin Builds, and I'll see you in the next video.